Hey.
Hey, welcome back to Throwback on Thursday.
Yeah, we a little late.
You don't know that, though.
You don't know that. Maybe we uploaded late. You don't even know.
Yeah.
But how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm a little under the weather.
Yeah, you're a little sick.
Yeah, a little sick. This is my once or twice a year. You know, this shit happen.
Season change. You know?
Season change. Your boy got to come up with something, you know. But I'm good, y'all. This episode is Belmont Cragin. And I do want to say that I think I had profuse use of saying Cragin.
Oh.
And so, you know
those words that you read but you never hear?
You never heard it. I mean, we hear it all the time now. Yeah. And we know better. But I ain't never seen the word.
This was early.
Early. You know, my heart was in the right place, though. So
Belmont Cragin.
Cragin, yeah.
That's how you actually pronounce it. It's a really cool neighborhood. I really like it. There's a ton of really good food in there, in that area.
We done had a few
good spots.
Yeah, a few good spots. And a few different historical moments in that area that we've talked about.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna hold you too long since we already late, you know, color people time. This episode originally aired February 21st, 2022. Hey, check this out. 11 days prior to this episode, I got my first big boy camera, the R6.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know why that number just stuck out to me.
Happy 2-year anniversary for your...
You know? It's 2.5. Shit, almost 3. Almost 3, 2.5 years. Anyway, y'all enjoy this episode. Hey. We got some new merch. Hey.
Say A one more time.
What you mean? Say A one more time.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to hold on. We got some new merch. Hey. Y'all ready?
Ready.
77 flavors starts right now. Let's go.
This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love two things, food and Chicago, so I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast.
Yes, it is. Yes,
sure
it is. Hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome. What's up? What's cracking? What's cracking? Hey.
Get it? 'Cause we're
yeah. Cragin, Belmont Cragin. It's Cragin in Belmont. What's up, everybody? Dario.
Sarah.
77 Flavors of Chicago. Back on this new week, new episode.
Yeah, buddy.
It's been a good week for us. Hope it's a good week for y'all. You want to tell them about we got a lot of new toys.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of new things.
Yeah, you know, we went crazy. Low key. We discovered.
First of all, you went crazy.
Hey, look, this is for the greater good of the team. You know what I'm saying?
There for the ride.
Yeah, this is greater good for the team. Look, y'all, we bought a
new camera.
A new camera. Well, that's old.
No,
I mean, it ain't old.
It's not old. You
a couple weeks
just
old.
Bought it.
The shirt press. What I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, we got a shirt press. We got some new shirts.
Yeah,
some new designs. Some new ideas.
A lot of new shit. Y'all, matter of fact, for those watching on YouTube, or if you want to head over to YouTube, you can see us rocking them live right now. You know, this is a cool little thing that we got going on now. We rocking each neighborhood, community area.
Area.
Yeah, each community area. We got 2 different designs, 2 different flavors.
Get it?
You get it? Come on, hold on. Where my coin at, man? I'm not prepared. There you go. Get my coin.
It's also nice that the coin noise button
on the green
is green.
Green is for the money. Gold is for the honey. Shout out to Chicagoans who really know what I'm talking about.
So are you calling me out because I don't know what you're talking
No.
about?
I'm just saying that's a
I'm gonna take a sip out of my
Don Juan, baby.
Why are you yelling at
me? I'm sorry. Anyway, the shirts. So check it out, y'all. We got a bunch of new designs and everything like that. And a new website up. Y'all, if you want to go support the squad, support us. And if you want to just rock the dopest podcast in all Chicago, if you want to do that. Yeah. All right. If you want to also rock your community area, and we're going to do the community areas that we've done so far. Yeah. So as we go.
So this is number, what, 37?
30. Well, a new numbering system. Remember, we changed the number. I think it's 35.
Sure, it's 30-something.
We in the 30s. So
the first 30-something community areas that we've already covered, you can go on our site and look at your community area shirt and see if you want to,
customize and get what you want.
Get your little colors, your little designs. They're going to be fun. And they're like trendy is
Yeah.
the thing. They're not like catchy, you know?
Yeah, right. Also, bear with us. The website is brand new. We got the Belmont up here because we haven't taken pictures of the other one because we just designed it. So, but just keep in mind the same idea, concept.
I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, you said it was up there. I went there and it's not.
Yeah.
You little bum ass small business. Okay? It's a two-person operation over here.
You know, we
Calm
trying.
down.
We trying.
Jesus. Why am I mad today?
I don't know. You need a nap. You need a nap.
I did not nap.
Yeah, but we had a long weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, our Saturday, y'all,
Dario 5 times booked himself.
Look, hey, I'm trying to hang out with all my friends on one day, man. Look, you never know what life is going to bring.
That's true.
You never know. You never know. I woke up and had to do some filming at 8:30 in the morning to 12:30.
Yep.
To 12. And then we had brunch with our friends Nakia and Clint over at one of our favorite places, Gadabout.
Oh, yeah. If you guys haven't been to Gadabout, listen to our Edgewater episode and then go to Gadabout because it is quite possibly one of our favorite restaurants.
Yeah, by far.
I've been there like at least a dozen times.
Yeah, you've been there a lot. More than me. Way more than me, actually.
Yeah. Anytime anyone's like, you want to go get food? I'm like, yeah, let's go to Gadabout.
Yeah. Then we went out to film something new that we got coming out. I'm not going to elaborate on it, but we got some new fun stuff. Partnering with our good friends over at Shot Food Local, Byron Gate. Hey. Excuse me. Here I go with the burps again. And then I ended the night with a comedy show. So long ass weekend. Feel good. We like Mondays though. So Mondays start out a good week.
Yeah.
They
really do. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna say more, but I had
why you stop?
Because I had nothing else to say.
Oh, okay. Got you.
To elaborate.
Got you. You ready to jump into this?
I'm ready to learn
about Belmont Cragin.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I had never heard of this community area.
Nah, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think this community area I never heard it in the news. But let's get ready to get learned. Okay, taught it or whatever.
Learned up.
Oh, now I'm ready. I feel like I'm gonna be.
I'm energized.
Yeah, I'm way more energized. I hope y'all energized.
Emotional support cup right here.
Yeah, damn it! I left mine over here. Damn it!
You want to go get it?
No, I'm not gonna go get it. We'll get it. I'll get it on the commercial break.
Okay.
Shit, I'm thirsty. I'm parched. Hey, look at this love.
We'll share.
Real love.
You don't have to drink all up in there.
God damn.
In the people's
that
ear.
water hit different.
I know it's cold.
Damn, that's a good ass cup.
I know.
Shit.
And it feels nice. It's textured. It's
yeah.
one of, if you guys are curious,
damn.
It's one of those like Trenta Starbucks cups that has like the little pokey things sticking out of it.
Okay. Yeah. That's where we move on. Pokey things. Anyway, we are in the neighborhood, talking about the neighborhood, community area, I'm sorry. Belmont Cragin. Bruh. I don't know.
You gotta stop making that noise.
I know.
It's so out of place.
It is, but I love it. It is community area number 19, y'all. And here are the boundaries. To the north, Belmont Avenue. To the south, Metro Railroad Tracks. To the east, the railroad tracks at Kenton. And to the west, Nashville Avenue / Railroad Track Spur. And you can get that on the new Belmont Community Area number 19 t-shirt that is available. We told you about just a little while ago. Yeah. And you'll never forget what the boundaries are.
So stupid.
They won't forget.
That's your cell?
That's my
If you want to learn the boundaries of the community area, buy the shirt.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's knowledge. It's a teachable moment here. Oh, look at this. How I get a piece of my damn mustache in my mouth? I don't know what.
Gather yourself.
Yeah, I know. Gather myself, pulling pubic hairs out my mouth. Pause. Anyway, the neighborhoods in Belmont Cragin is Cragin. R.
Bruh. Someone's gonna be like, "Why are you correcting him?"
Well, no, I know. You was fast as hell. Let me give you a coin for that one.
I mean, it was a reflex. I didn't even mean to do that.
Anyway, neighborhoods are Cragin, Brickyard, Belmont Central, and Hanson Park.
Hanson?
Hanson, like Hanson boys.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you're young.
Wow,
you're young. You are young.
That's not an insult. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, Hanson boys. The Hanson boys. I think.
Who are you asking?
The people.
I don't know.
People. I'm asking the people. But the Hanson boys, I think, maybe they was just called Hanson. Yeah, they were like boys, and boy, they took America by storm.
Really?
Man, they were like a boy band.
Was this like in the 50s or?
Wow. Look, first of all, the 20s. I mean, the 90s was only 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, and they were. And
I was alive in the 90s.
But you had to be here in America for this shit. I think. I don't know if they was worldwide. They were all on TRL and shit. I don't know if you. Yeah, I mean, like MTV was. They were just. They blew MTV. Up. Man, I should play Hanson after this.
You should.
I ain't playing Hanson.
When we get back from the break,
fooling myself. Anyway, so do you want to know the history? Let's get the history going.
I would love to know the history.
Here we go. The first business opened in the area known as Belmont Cragin was a small saloon around 1835 by George Merrill at the corner of intersection of Armitage and Grand Avenues. He also lived there. This man opened up a saloon in his house and had people coming there. What the hell was wrong with him?
Pretty dope.
Yeah. Now here's the crazy thing about that. So it was meant to cater to truck farmers carrying produce to the city and such around 1835. And if you remember, 1835 in Chicago wasn't incorporated as a city. It was a town.
They didn't have cars in 1835.
Truck. I mean, they had wagon and shit.
Yeah, wagon.
You know, they had wagon.
You said truck.
That's it. It is truck farmers. That's what they were called.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, truck farmers.
Well, look at that. The more you know.
Y'all, this is why we do this. This is why we do this, so we can teach people. Now, that intersection it was named Whiskey Point. Do you know why it's called Whiskey Point?
There was a saloon on the corner.
Hey, you pretty close. But check this
whiskey?
out. Yeah, that's part of it. Now, the legend has it. I couldn't confirm. I tried my research, okay? Y'all don't come for your boy. But I read this, and I thought it was interesting. The legend says that the folks, George Mill, bought the area from the Indians that lived in the area, and the price that he paid was a bottle of whiskey. So
no way.
Yeah, look, I saw that a couple different places.
The actual story probably like he took the land.
That's probably another way.
Gave him a bottle of whiskey.
I mean, shit. If anybody gave me a bottle of whiskey for anything I own, that's a take anyway. So, but yeah, that's how Whiskey Point became what it is. Now, here's how the name of Belmont Cragin started to come. Cragin Brothers and Company was started in 1882. Okay, it was a plant. They built like iron, steel, all that kind of manufacturing plant. They bought the area was 11 acres. Okay, now before Whiskey Point, it was pretty rural. No matter what, it was nothing there. 1835, obviously, around 1862 was a hotel was built at Whiskey Point. It still didn't drive people to live in the area, okay? So, like, nobody still lived in the area. Up until, as I was saying, Cragin Brothers and Company started in 1882, a plant, 11 acres. Cragin also built a railroad station nearby to accommodate the employees, okay?
That's how the shit starts.
That's how it starts.
You put a train there, and people flock
to it. Now check this out. I
think it's called infrastructure.
You know, right? It is. You know, is that what that's called?
I think people like infrastructure. If I'm not wrong. You know, we're not professionals here, but I'm pretty sure.
You know.
People love infrastructure.
You know, and it helps out with community.
Yeah, I hear like electricity is great. Anytime there's roads, paved roads.
Anytime.
Phenomenal. So if you're running for government, those should be your talking points. Electricity, roads, infrastructure.
And there you go. Now check this out. It gets better along the lines of what you're saying. Cragin also purchased a rivet company and moved. Now check this out. They moved the business that they bought, the rivet company, and the employees from Connecticut to the area just to spur business and community. Now, because he did that, it obviously brought more people, more housing, and from that point on, it grew to within 2 years, the population grew to 200 people. Just in 2 years. Now, I know 200 people, you're like, over 2 years, not a lot, but you got to keep in mind
there was like 7.
Yeah, 19th century, late 19th century here. You know, we talking 1882, 84, right?
Post fire.
So this is you starting fresh, really. This was also side note. this area is a part of the Jefferson Township annexation.
Everything's part of the Jefferson Township.
Yeah, this is
anything like north of Lincoln Square.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, northwest. If it's northwest, it is in fact the Jefferson Township. So you're gonna hear us say that a bunch more. But now check this out. This is interesting how this grew. Population. So business is really the story here. In the 1920s, W.F. Hall Printing built a plant on 17 acres. Now, of course, that brought people in.
Right.
It brought in Swedish, Germans, Irish.
You said Swedish?
Swedish.
You meant Swedes?
Swedes, whatever. German, Irish, Polish, and Italian workers. Okay. And in the 1930s, the population went to 60,000 people.
Wow.
60,000 people.
Wait, what year was that?
That was in the 30s.
1930s.
Yes. Now,
so like in 50 years.
Yes. Yep.
It went from 200
to 60,000.
To 60,000.
60,000. So because of that.
That's some decent ass growth.
Yeah. Because of that, the area was called Cragin. Before it was Belmont Cragin.
Right.
It was called Cragin, okay? Because that company.
Yeah, he like basically.
Yeah, that company brought people in, right? After that huge population boom, and I should say that was before the 30s. After the 30s, it became known as Belmont Cragin because of the shopping district. After that, people were like, okay, this is a town now. It's now annexed to the city. It's got a lot of people there, a lot of homes, a lot of businesses. And so it called the Belmont Cragin. And simply why it's called Belmont Cragin because of
Belmont Avenue.
Because of Belmont Avenue.
That's like the main avenue in the area.
That's the northern border. So that's why that was called Belmont Cragin. So that's an interesting story about like how it grew and how it kind of evolved name wise. Now, I mentioned to y'all that it was obviously I mentioned, Swedes, German, Irish, Polish, Italian, a lot of white population in that time in that area. Over the time from like the 60s to the 70s and present day, they were predominantly, okay. But in that time frame, the most recent time frame, a lot of Hispanics came out there. Mm-hmm. The area as of 2000 demographic census, is
like 2020.
Yeah, 2000. No, 2000. It is 65% Hispanic as of 22 years ago. Okay, so I'm sure now. I'm sure now that's changed. Yeah. And I don't have the number. I'm sure we could have seen it, but being through there, if you're driving through there, it is very diverse. It is very diverse from the storefronts. Yep. Okay, so I think that number has changed. Still heavily populated with whites. And now there's a lot of 60% of people that live in there are immigrants. So that's another huge thing when you talk about Chicago demographics. It's not like it's just people, move from one part of the city to the next. That's where people landed when they came to Chicago area.
I feel like it's also...
What's going on with your mic? Forget you broke your shit.
I don't know. I broke it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I was going to say, I feel like... it's like so close to being a suburb that like in terms of where it's at, that's probably like cheaper to live there than it is to live closer to the city. So it would make sense that immigrant families would move there if you come from a different country and you're not buying a house in Lincoln Park. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot more affordable. And now here's the thing. So the speaking of shopping in the suburbs, so like I said, they brought in more business. The businesses grew because of transportation and population, right? The Brickyard Shopping Mall is huge, and that's where we were today. We were in that area today. Yeah. Now, the cool thing about that is that used to be, reason why it's called the Brickyard, that's what it was. It was a lot of industry working going on over there. So what they did was when they found out that, oh, man, shopping is a huge thing in the suburbs, and outdoor shopping was like huge. It's like a strip mall, right? Yeah. So outdoor shopping was huge. Okay, outdoor shopping was huge back in. What do you mean by outdoor? So think of Oakbrook Mall. If y'all can imagine Oakbrook Mall, that was huge back when the Brickyard Shopping Mall was created. And if you're not from here or you've never been to Oakbrook Mall, it's like...
Hey, Michael Moon here with Tiny Bar Chats. Just want y'all to know to check out our podcast. We have a lot of exciting guests and a lot of exciting conversation.
Literally outside.
It's not like an indoor mall. It's like a bunch of stores that are in one area.
Yes. Yep. So that's what Brickyard Shopping Mall was. It was then torn down, and that area was rebuilt. More shopping centers, basically what it is today. As if you go over there now, you got a Target, you got Jewel, you got all kinds of 40 different businesses are in the area now.
It's like a strip mall now.
It is. Yeah, it is. And it's not called Brickyard Shopping Mall. It's just simply called the Brickyard. So that's a bit history there for that. And I got 3 more fun facts to get out on. You ready?
Yeah.
So here is some more business. Some more fun facts, about homes. The Falconer Bungalow Historic District is in Belmont Cragin, and here's the stats on that. It was founded by Laughlin Falconer, and it's between Laramie and Cicero. Falconer was a Scottish immigrant. He built his home in the mid-1800s. Now, from 1950 to 1925, almost 350 bungalows were built around his house.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, y'all know we've mentioned here many times about the bungalow belt and how we love bungalows in general. I did not know this. Doing my research, this is what I found. Did y'all know there are 10 bungalow districts in Chicago that are listed on the National Register of Historic Places?
I did not know that.
10 different bungalow districts. I had no clue. That we have that many
And
different.
I didn't know that, well, this is maybe silly, but I didn't know there were a collection of them this far up north.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows you Chicago. We had an idea.
This is a good one.
I mean, those bungalows are fire.
They are fire.
Y'all know we love the way the vibe is different in the bungalows. I just love it. Anyway, here's another fun fact. Reese Park, named after Jacob Reese, who's a photojournalist and a reformer. That park is located on Fullerton since 1916. Here's the fun fact about it. In 1929, there was a ski jump here in Chicago at Reese Park.
What?
Yes, it was a ski jump. I had no clue we had a damn ski jump here in Chicago.
That's funny.
We found out so far on this podcast, we love bungalows. There's a waterfall in Chicago, and there's a ski jump, among other things. What? That's
Who would have
crazy.
thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
There's no more ski jump. There was also a golf course there. Now you just got normal park situation going on. So field
Kids
house,
on swings.
yeah, full field house, all that kind of stuff. Last bit of
There's
fun.
like 17 tennis courts.
Yeah. I mean, all the time.
Yeah.
Now here's the last bit of fun fact, and this one is some Chicago history that everybody who watched Bozo is going to know. Bozo the Clown, if you all are not familiar and not from the Chicago area, he's a very famous clown. But Radio Flyer Manufacturing was started here was not started here, but it is in Belmont Cragin.
What is?
Radio Flyer. I'm gonna explain to you what Radio Flyer. I know you don't know what it is. Yeah. So Radio Flyer Manufacturing was started in 1917 by Italian immigrant Antonio Payson. Payson. I don't know. It's Pasin. I don't know. But Antonio Payson, he built small wooden wagons. Okay. Mm-hmm. In 1920, he moved the business, Radio Flyer Manufacturing, to Belmont Cragin. In 1930, he built wagons, tricycles, and scooters. And also the first wagon, this is a red wagon, and that's what they're known for. The Radio Flyer, the first one was named Radio Flyer. And for those that don't know, I'm going to explain. Radio Flyer is huge here in Chicago because it's literally like a little scooter, like a little scooter or wagon that you put. A lot of times you put stuff in, paper boys, milk carton. Used to back in the day, they just roll that and pull it and travel from neighborhood, door to door, passing out, doing their little routes, whatever. And it was a nice little fun toy. Bozo used to give out, if you made it to bucket number 6, you used to get a Radio Flyer wagon with all the shit that you just won up until that point. They put it in there, and if you get it, you get to roll away the Radio Flyer red wagon.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. And that so they named it it blew up after the 30s because of the scooters, the wagons, and all that stuff. It just blew up. It literally became an American icon. They changed the name to just Radio Flyer. So,
wow.
Yeah, and if y'all want to go over there, if you want to go see where it is, there you can go over there. And on the lawn, there is a 21-foot tall red wagon on the lawn. It's been there since 1977.
That is so cool.
1997, I'm sorry. Yeah, Radio Flyer. Yes. And that's the news.
Doing that.
I do. That's the news for the day. That's the news on radio. That's pretty cool.
Like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I had no clue.
Yeah. What did you feel like the general vibe of the community?
I mean, I thought it was dope. I feel like it was like some of everybody. I mean, like every kind of like nationality and demographic was there. Mm-hmm. We ate at a North African restaurant. Mm-hmm. Right next door to it was a Hispanic Mexican joint, and then across the street was Chinese food, and then another like Mexican food place with. It was dope.
Yeah,
it was dope. I was like, where are we?
It's a microcosm.
Yeah,
of the city.
Yeah, it is. And again, no offense to people from Belmont Cragin, had no fucking clue.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the thing with like community areas like this that you don't necessarily maybe visit very often or even hear about sometimes if you're not paying attention or they're not getting regular news coverage. Mm-hmm. You feel like they don't
exist.
Yeah,
you
obviously don't know until you go there, and then you realize that there's so much culture that you can experience.
Yeah.
And that is like the great thing about Chicago is like you can go to any community area and experience a handful of cultures at the same time if you choose to, as well as like really cool history from like who knew that.
I had no clue.
Yeah,
I know. Like honestly, like I know Radio Flyer, and I'm taking that, but I know Radio Flyer because of Bozo.
Right.
I couldn't tell you where it was. Even then, nobody said, "Oh, this is in the community area of Belmont Cragin."
Yeah,
you just name streets of where it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody's mentioned Belmont Cragin.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I feel like communities like that are this diverse are usually so community based. You know what I mean? Like they're not individualistic. Like they have a very homey feel to them. No matter who you are, if you're driving down, you feel like you can step in anywhere. Yeah,
exactly. Like you can relate.
Yeah,
telling you, Chicago's beautiful, y'all, man. Hey, you can buy the shirt now. You can be like, oh man, I rep Belmont Cragin. You know, like that's pretty dope. That shirt that you got on is fire though. I like that. Thank you so much. They all fire, man. Y'all.
This if you're looking on YouTube, the little square that replaced the O is the outline of the community.
Yeah, we got the outline of the community areas on it. It's pretty dope. Yeah. I like that. I like Belmont Cragin, man. Like I like that.
I like learning about a whole new place that I've never heard of before.
Yeah, never heard of this place. I don't even know if I've been that far north.
We went to Montclair. So
yeah, but I mean,
probably
like
passed through it. And
we
didn't
probably
even know.
did. Yeah. We probably did. Didn't even know. Had no clue what it was.
Crazy.
You ready for the food? We got some good food. We got some good foods and snacks today.
Yep. Let's go,
y'all. Let's. We're gonna go on break. We'll be right back. I'm gonna get my water.
I hope you loved that. And if you didn't, that's totally fine. There's hundreds of other episodes for you to check out. And if you don't want to go back in time, check back on Monday. We got a brand new episode for you that's going to be a really good one.
Peace.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode, and we hope you loved it.
And if you could, please follow us on social media at 77 Flavors Shy on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter.
If you have any ideas or deep dives that you'd love us to do, please contact us at media@77flavorsshy. That's the number 77 flavors and shy for Chicago.com.
If you like visuals, please subscribe and follow and watch us on our YouTube channel at the same thing, 77 Flavors Shy, or search 77 Flavors of Chicago.
If you would like to support us monetarily, go ahead and click that Buzzsprout link in the description of this episode.
And as always, we gonna see you next week. Peace.